I'm Judi Warmadam. I am an Associate Lecturer with the School of Education and Tertiary Access. I hold a Bachelor of Education, a Bachelor of Science and a Master of Education. You know, getting those qualifications wasn't easy for me. I used to sit at the front of the lecture theatre and I had so many questions for my lecturers all the time. And the reason for that is because I'm hearing impaired. Yep, I wear hearing aids, and you're not to know that about me just by looking at me, because my disability is invisible. You know, some disabilities are more visible than others. My hearing impairment has not been treated as a burden by my colleagues who also deliver TPP courses. Although it's taken me a while to teach them that they have to say the punchline of jokes a bit louder to make sure that I don't miss it, because it's never funny to hear a joke the second time, is it? But I can say that my TPP colleagues and I are really keen to support you on your learning journey. You know, my disability didn't stop me with my studies. I registered with Accessibility Services. They're the people at USC who provide you with advice and support, and they can help you to check that you have the tools that you need. I also told individual lecturers about my hearing impairment. Sometimes I was a little afraid to do that because, you know, people can have all sorts of ideas about what it means to have a disability. Let me tell you an experience that I had. So I was in the classroom and we just finished doing a paper exam, and the instructor wanted us to put our paperwork down on the table as we left, and he was going to call us out. And he said, I want the exam papers over here and I want your work over here. But that's the bit that I didn't hear properly. And normally in class, when I didn't hear something properly, I would ask my friends, my study buddy, except this is an exam and we weren't allowed to talk. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do now? And I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to watch what happens and then I'll know what to do. So guess who got called first? Yup, me. And I thought, oh no, this is so embarrassing. I don't know what to do. But I thought, oh, I'm just going to have to say that I didn't hear. So I went down, I got to the front, and in front of the whole class, I said, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you properly. And that was pretty embarrassing. So after that, I decided that I needed to advocate for myself. Here's the problem. If you don't have a hearing impairment, try as hard as you can. You don't know as much about hearing impairment as I do. So I'm the expert in that field because I'm the one with that impairment. If you have a disability, then you know what your needs are and you know what will help you. You're the expert in that field. So teach us. Help us to help you, okay? If you have a learning access plan, please email it to your course coordinators so that they have that information, and make contact with them and keep in touch so that we know that you're going okay. If there's something that needs to be done, please let us know. I assure you that the TPP staff are really interested in helping you get through and doing well in your studies. Were you listening and were you thinking, whoa, this is not for me, I don't have a disability? Okay, right, wait, right there. Remember how I said that my best buddy while I was studying was the person who was hearing for me, that I could ask a question? I'd like to give a shout out to Rebecca for that. She was great. Maybe that can be you. Maybe you can be someone's study buddy and you can work together. We'll work together as colleagues like we do in the work environment to help one another be successful. So thank you for listening. I wish you success in your study. I'll see you in the classroom. Bye-bye.